just give me a couple minutes. I'll get you right here. Yeah, I do need you.
What was this process like? You're in the portal 1 second, and you decide to come back.
Mm-hmm.
What made you come back to Ohio State?
Really just the love for this brotherhood, man. There's something special here that I let God really take control of my path and take control of my faith, and just long talks with my family, long consideration with my family, and just knowing that this was the right place for me. Long talks with Coach Hart and Coach Day as well, just getting clarity in the moments and in the areas I needed clarity in. And just moving forward, man, it's been nothing but the best decision I made in my life, even coming here in the first place. Just having that type of bond with Coach Hart now and Coach Day and us seeing eye to eye is just a wholesome moment for me, and that's what led to me come back.
What was it, Bryson, that made you want to get into the portal in the first place?
Man, it's just a clarity. Like I said, it's just a clarity moment for me. Things weren't really I wasn't seeing eye to eye in certain areas and certain aspects with my Coach Hart and Coach Day. But like I said, we cleared that up. And even though it took some time, and that's what I had to do to get that, then that's what it was. But I mean, we're pretty much past that now. We're just really moving on, getting into spring, just really giving it my all for them and giving it my all to this team.
I mean this in the most respectful way.
Yeah.
But obviously, I think most people, when you look at what's going on last year, Marvin's leaving, Julian's expected to leave, whether it's transfer or graduating, Xavier's leaving. There's at least 3 open spots in that top 4.
Right.
But you also have to do what's best for you in some situations when you're looking around at probably the best room in the country.
Right.
Did you just not see maybe the smoothest path to get onto the field when you first decided to drop in the portal, and then you had conversations that changed your mind about that?
No, most definitely. I feel like I'm a very talented guy, and I can compete here, and I can compete anywhere in the country. And I just feel like I just wanted to be valued somewhere, and just really seeing what I was doing and not really taking for granted. And I mean, like I said, when I had them talks with Coach Dan and Coach Hart, it was nothing taken for granted. It was just the path God had me on, and I just really had to get clarity and see that. And once I did see that, I hit the ground running from there, and it's just been nothing but great vibes and great energy in the building. And even my teammates welcomed me back with open arms, and it's been an even closer bond with them. So I mean, everything happens for a reason, and I felt like that was a pretty good reason for me to do something like that and just pretty much have it come full circle back to me.
There's a lot of things that in recruiting that probably sound good, right? Like to be part of the best wide receiver room in the country. But then like you get here and you see what that actually means and what that entails. Is that an eye-opener versus like when you're hearing it versus actually experiencing what's actually necessary to be able to move up a pecking order in a room like that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like we say in our room, and Coach Hart preaches every day in our room, it's like you got to be uncommon amongst uncommon, and that's the definition of Ohio State. Can't have a bad day. You're amongst the best athletes in the world, the most elite players in the country. So I mean, just how you said, like hearing that sounds good, sounds hard, but even being in that and being in them shoes of being a player and actually going through that, it gets real. Absolutely, it gets real. There's days you doubt yourself. There's days that you second guess yourself. But I mean, it's just all part of really just staying true to yourself and keep believing in everything you can do.
What was that time like when you were in the portal? Did you hear from a lot of different schools?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Heard from a lot of schools, but that just shows you that this is the right place for me. I mean, they threw the NIL opportunity, they threw the place, chances to start, they threw everything they could at me because coming out, I mean, you're coming from Ohio State with a place with this type of gratitude and this type of experience and this type of advantage you got. They want somebody like that in their room. But yeah, I definitely heard from a lot of schools. But like I said, once I got that clarity with Coach Hart and Coach Day, this is where I'm gonna stay. This is where I'm gonna be a Buckeye.
What do you see as your value that you can bring to this offense?
A playmaker, man. Great route runner, versatile. I just love making plays, and I love winning. I mean, that's what Coach Hart preaches to us, is having that elite competitive excellence and competitive, fierce competitor in you. I feel like I bring that. A lot of speed, a lot of downfield plays that I can make, and just really keep the defense on their heels, and just give us the best opportunity to win football games. So that's what I'm here to do.
Right, Bryson,
Jeremy, last question.
You came to Ohio State knowing that road to being on the field was going to be sometimes a long one.
Yeah.
Was it more than you thought last year? Was it just a bigger adjustment coming from, I mean, I know you're an Ohio kid, but coming from Florida?
Yeah, I mean, most definitely, like you said, like, I didn't really see the gratitude of the situation. I mean, they're telling me it's going to be hard, but I felt like I was making great steps, making great progress, and just not seeing results. So, I mean, that also gets tough coming in here as a 17-year-old kid, just starting to mature and really become a young man. It's just like, moment you got to really sit back and realize and just really express yourself. I felt like I was keeping a lot in, not really talking, not expressing myself to my coaches or to my close friends. So, I mean, once I did that and got some things off my chest and was able to find outlets to keep working connections and just keep working those type of communications, I felt like things became way easier, and that just grew me kind of back into this atmosphere and just loving being in this building every day.
Outside of Coach Hart, was there anybody else in this building that you really leaned on in that time that helped provide you some, whether emotional support or security?
Yeah, like I said, the brotherhood, Mecca, Abuka, Marvin, Xavier Johnson, G. Scott, like dudes like that. We did Bible studies every Wednesday through the last fall, and that was just really what replayed in my mind so many times, like those type of talks I had with G, those type of talks I had with X, and the type of spirit and the type of faith they put me into and the mindset they put me into to really just put my trust and put my faith in the man above. And that's what I kept doing. And through him, I think all decisions will be right.
Bryson, thank you.